Welcome to another installment of Conrad's Car Clinic, a look into the mechanical side of all things automotive on In Wheel Time. Here's Conrad DeLong.
Well, time now for Conrad's Car Clinic. We're on the subject of tires this weekend. Conrad's going to parlay that into the car clinic.
Yeah, we're going to talk about what's in a tire. Now, not how a tire is built, because a tire is built with a body ply, the bead, the belts, the inner liner, the sidewall, and the tread. But what's the recipe inside of a tire? And most people think that tires are made out of rubber. Well, probably less than 15% of today's tires are actually made out of rubber. It's an important part of it because the rubber gives some elasticity to the tire, but some of the other components of the tire, a significant amount of the components of the tire, is the synthetic polymers. And through those synthetic polymers goes back to our previous discussion that allow the tire to go 60,000 miles. Back in the 50s and 60s, tires didn't last 20, 25,000 miles, and that was a long time on a tire. So as they've added all these synthetic polymers, they've been able to make the tire last much, much longer, and not just last based on wear, but last based on environmental damage that was done to the rubber previously that isn't being done to the polymer. There's also steel belts in a lot of tire and in a lot of tires. And if you can see the steel belts in your tire, go get them replaced.
Yeah.
And there are cars out there that you can see the steel belts in their tires.
It's a wear indicator.
Yeah. It sounds funny going down the road.
And then there's also some textiles that are in the tire, some woven fabrics that are used for puncture protection, that are used in place of steel belts.
Is there rayon in it?
Yes, there's rayon.
Is there nylons in it?
Yeah, but not your nylons, Ray. One of the other things is...
He's got fishnets on.
There's other fillers like carbon black and some silica and stuff.
Carbon black is the color.
Right. That's how they give the color.
Exactly.
And some manufacturers play around with that because when you do these burnout shows, now they have tires that when you do the burnouts, you can have red smoke or
Colored
yellow smoke
yeah.
or blue smoke or green smoke, and that's by playing around with the carbon black. And then you also have antioxidants that are in the tire. And again, that's to give it longevity based on the environment that's out there, that it's not damaging itself due to sun load, due to getting wet with whatever is on the road and stuff.
Carbon fiber in it,
It's
too.
good for your skin, too.
Anti-ozone products to deal with the ozone damage that can cause air leakage on the tire.
Well, ozone is generally based on the sidewall condition because that's facing... If you have a sidewall, you're looking at a tire, you got an outside and an inside sidewall. If you have little tiny spider cracks on the outside, that is ozone damage. That's like your skin being sunburnt. It will deteriorate that outside tread rubber. If you look on the inside or the part that's not showing, you won't have that.
Remember that Honda, my son's Honda, we talked about that.
We did.
Okay, cool. And then you have some curing components in the tire like sulfur and zinc oxide that are there to help the tire cure in manufacture. So there's way more inside of a tire than just rubber. Thanks, Don.
Conrad's Car Clinic is a copyrighted presentation of In Wheel Time.